Camille and Ian get back on the same page, and is it beautiful to see? Angie shows that she's capable of decentering herself and seeing her man. And Ty is about to go on a self-discovery journey that has been decades in the making. What's good, y'all? She gets this Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Harlem video. And in this one, we are breaking down season 3, episode number 3. I am about to be in tears, y'all. The end of that episode really got me. But if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Harlem content and conversations. This might be the third and final season, but we are going to discuss every inch of these characters, the storylines, and all of the greatness that is this series. So why am I sitting here crying? Because Camille and Ian belong together. Camille and Ian love each other. Camille and Ian speak without moving their mouths. And it's just so endearing to watch. Kudos to Tyler Lepley and Meagan Good for their beautiful performances as Camille Parks and Ian, don't know his last name, can't remember. It's really dope. And honestly, y'all, I've been thinking since the season has premiered, I want to write men like Ian. Yes, he's a mess. Yes, he's all over the place. Yes, he's complicated, but a lot of them are. But at his core, he wants well, he means well, and he loves really, really hard. And you can see it. You can see it in his eyes. Like, bruh. Anyway, let me get into this. Okay, so we get to take a tour of Cipriani, and it is the perfect venue, according to Angie, for their wedding. It is this big ass concert hall in New York, very posh. Tons of diplomats and celebrities have thrown their events here, galas and whatnot. And basically, Angie winds up bulldozing Mike and going ahead with it, even though they decided that they were going to talk about it. He wanted to talk to her about compromise. She acted like she didn't know what compromise was. And then in a moment of the event planner rushing her to make a decision because somebody else could want it, she puts the $50,000 on deposit on Mike's Amex, only for him to find out and come home from work and have to confront her about it. Now, what's so beautiful about this moment is that he points out to her, it's not even just about him wanting to tell her no or whatever, but like she never even asks why he did not want a big ass room. And it's because he's not close with his family. He doesn't have the same experience that Angie has in reference to knowing very well and intimately her third cousins and being so close-knit where all the family loves and supports one another and uplifts one another. He believes that there will be so many family members that he could invite, but they won't even show up. And who wants to be at their wedding and see one side completely full, the other side empty, just reminding him of how much he is a non-factor to some of his family members. And in this moment, she gets it. And she decides that she's going to renege on the deposit. She's going to get his money back. And while it is a moment of growth, a moment of compromise for Angie, I'm curious if we have seen in this moment the one time that, or the beginning of the times that's going to be Mike reconsidering this partnership with Angie because of how selfishly she has moved, because of how inconsiderate she has been and she tends to be. Now, what's interesting to me about the Angie character is that I could not stand her in season 1 for similar reasons, because she operated the same way when it came to her friendship with Quinn, right? When I tell y'all, it chapped my ass so bad the way that she ran up them Uber bills on Quinn's card, on Quinn's account, and then got her banned and then act like it was no damn problem. It burnt me up so bad. And while I feel like season 2, we saw some growth with Angie, we saw some accountability, this does feel like she's still operating in that same wheelhouse, and that is going to be a setup for you to not have a successful relationship with someone if they can't actually depend on you to see them, they can't actually depend on you to consider them, And if you're so caught up in your own hype that everything and everyone else around you is basically negligible or ignorable, like that's not gonna actually work. So it's interesting. I don't know if we're going to make it down the aisle, but in the first 2 episodes, it was because I wasn't sure if Angie was in it for the right reasons or she really wanted to marry this man. And now I'm thinking like maybe Mike is going to realize that he loves her, but he cannot commit to a life where he will not fully be seen, especially given the fact that he feels underappreciated, underloved, underserved by his family, right? Interesting stuff. This show is just so damn good, and I'm just so sad. I'm so sad that we're losing it. Okay, Quinn is living her best life at the beginning of this episode. Her DMs are blowing up. Everybody wants her to style them because she did a great job with Seth. They are doing well. She's still styling him and then styling him during the day, sexing him at night. It's all great until Carly, played by Lil Miss B. Simone, pops up on the internet and gets to dragging her and getting all of her followers to drag her, talking about she ain't standing in solidarity with the stylist and she stole her client, bopty boom. I'm not mad at Quinn deciding to take the high road and drop Seth as a client, but I also don't like the bowing down to somebody who you don't know to a circumstance or narrative that she created that was not actually the damn truth, and you don't owe her any damn solidarity anyway. But I guess Quinn ain't actually losing nothing because Seth by the end of the episode still wants to sex her, and it ultimately feels like y'all probably gonna wind up becoming something else, even though both of y'all talking about some y'all don't want no damn strings and y'all don't want no commitment and y'all just want to have fun, but y'all like each other so much. I don't know. I think it's brilliant how each of the girls are kind of getting their match this season. Yeah, even while Camille is struggling with being a footnote to Ian. I'm going to get to Camille at the end, y'all, because oh my girl, we going through. Anyway, that's Quinn's whole story, and I'm enjoying seeing how she's moving this season. I love a more confident, a more vocal Quinn, but then in her making the decision to take the high road is still leaning into a little bit more of a passive nature that she tends to have. I love the little people dragging her on Black Twitter talking about some she acting light skinned, and did she act light skinned? That was hilarious. Absolutely love it. Now, when we get over to Ty, Ava, played by Gail, baby, she is timing up for you. We thought that the plant lady was going to be the perfect partner for Ty. No, Ava is the perfect partner for Ty because she sees through the bullshit and clocks that, sex is not your actual problem. Yes, you probably use it as a distraction. Yes, you use it to hide from the real. Yes, you use it as a manipulation tactic, but you have not set with so much around your queerness in the conversation. And yes, you're out to the world, but you still have not come out to your family. Still, you got up one morning, left breakfast, and never came back. Never said nothing else. You didn't even go back and talk to your family after Brandon tried to run all up and through your finances and stick it to your ass behind this damn divorce. Baby, you got some stuff that you need to sit with. You maybe have been objectifying your journey as a queer woman to sex only because you haven't actually made it real in a full part of your personhood because you're still hiding from your family. Come on now, Ava. It's given a word. Now, what is interesting to me is like, yes, I do think that Ava is enjoying Ty. I think that she is helping Ty, but I don't know if Ty is going to be, or the place that Ty is right now is going to be a little bit too much work for Ava to want to actually commit to. In the moment where they were at that little like museum, and she saw that Ty started to deflect, I saw a little something and I was like, oh, is this too much? Is this giving too much? Like, it's a little bit too much work? I don't know. But she's still here. By the end of the episode, she's still here. They decided to have a little sex. The little sexy sex. But I don't know. Now, while I feel like right now Ava's a good match for Ty because she's going to help her grow and she's going to push her out of her toxic comfort zone into a more healthy place, that yes, she's more uncomfortable, but again, it's going to be healthy for her. I don't know if this is going to be a woman that's going to be around for forever or if it's just a season and she's specifically here to get Ty from one place to the next. Now, Ian and Camille realizes the cost of being a freelance damn writer, quitting your damn job, but then deciding to keep the damn baby because she ain't got no health insurance, y'all, and she got to come up out of pocket, but she ain't got no damn monies. And no, you can't get an additional advance from your editor. And yes, you need to probably ask Ian, but you cannot be getting choked up and annoyed and frustrated and storming off every single time that you pop your ass up at his brownstone and that little curly haired cutie keeps coming out. But yes, Ian should have told you about them damn embryos. She finds out about them, and then they have their little moment, so she doesn't actually, midway through the episode, tell him, like, yes, I need $1,600 for this damn test, and I'm gonna need some more stuff. She was so right to him about, like, yo, it's not gonna always be, yes, she can't just pop up at your brownstone, but also, y'all are having a baby. It's not going to be on anybody's schedule. Stuff is going to pop up and she's going to have to speak on it. She's going to have to say something. Hell, her and the baby might have to pop up and not actually call beforehand. That's how it's going to go. So if you got a problem with that, you need to start making peace with it now, Ian. Now, the crazy thing is that Ian pisses me off so bad because he's so avoidant. He's so anti-confrontational until he wants to stick it to you, until he wants you to feel something. But the only reason why he wants you to feel it is because he's hurt. And it's just like, Ian, just say that you hurt. Just say that you miss her. And I don't know, y'all. Some people in my comments of the first two videos are talking about, oh, him and Portia make a good couple. Where? Portia's trying too hard. Portia, you did not need to bring your little beady-headed, curly-headed, cute ass out here on this damn stoop because you knew that Camille was out here just so that you could kiss on this man and talk about your little pastry-ass dishes that he already knew that your ass is making. You did that to be smart. You did that because you insecure about Camille actually being around. And I'm curious, Ian, did you tell Portia that Camille is pregnant? Because I didn't see that confirmation. I didn't see that conversation confirmed. And little Miss Mamas was doing a little bit too much for me. We don't need you out here on this damn brownstone, ma'am. Go back in the house with your little puff pastries. But we all dealing with Ian. This man can be avoided. And Portia done got her embryo, so she ain't going to go out without a fight. I'm not looking for the drama, but I need Camille to get her man because the end of the episode confirmed for me that Ian and Camille belong together. Do you see the way that man look at her? Do you see the way that she look at that man? Do you see, like, their breathing changes with each other? Y'all, there's some things that are just is, okay? And Camille and Ian are. They are supposed to be together. They are meant for each other. They are. Portia, you and them embryos, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. That's all I got for you is I'm sorry. But justice for Camille and Ian. Ian, get your head out of your ass and go back to your woman. Please. And that's all I got, y'all. Y'all let me know what you thought about the episode in the comment section down below. I'm about to go ahead and click play on episode 4 because, baby, I cannot wait to watch. But then I'm also like, we're only getting 6 episodes. This week we got 2 episodes premiere, but next week y'all will be 1, and the following week will be the finale. Let me know what you think in the comment section because we got to talk about this as long as we possibly can. It's your good sis, Sheila Talk TV with. See you in the next one.